Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Tri-State Livestock News, bringing you your Monday morning headlines concerning fair cattle markets. Sponsored by Sandhills Beef Company of Mullen, Nebraska. Eat like a rancher. America First means buying directly from the producer. Be the change. To learn about everything Sandhills Beef Company has to offer, be sure to head on over to their website, sandhillsbeefco.com. Also sponsored by RCAF USA, fighting for independent American cattle producers. Please support the RCAF rollover fundraiser at Bassett Livestock Auction in Bassett, Nebraska this coming Wednesday, February 24th. For more information on that, you can go ahead and call Bassett Livestock, or you can give Karina Jones a jingle at 308-760-3466. According to Tri-State Livestock News, last week, Senate Concurrent Resolution 604, a resolution to support trade negotiations to remove barriers to country of origin labeling, passed unanimously in both chambers of the 96th South Dakota Legislature. According to James Halverson, South Dakota Stock Growers Association Executive Director, MCOOL has been and will continue to be one of the association's top priorities. People have the right to know where their food comes from, and right now that is not happening, he said. State Senator Gary Kamak of District 29 led the way on this issue and was the prime sponsor of the resolution. I appreciate Senator Kamak's leadership on this important issue and thank all of the sponsors. Once again, I'm happy to deliver this message to the President, stated U.S. Senator Mike Rounds. Senator Rounds went on to say that he supports MCOOL, especially with what we're seeing in the cattle markets today. He feels that consumers have the right to know where their food comes from, and it's imperative that we continue to push this issue. Tri-State Livestock News has also reported that the United States Cattlemen's Association, USCA, is calling for the immediate halt to beef imports from Namibia after numerous reports of recent foot and mouth disease outbreaks in the country. The country of Namibia is split into a north and south region by a veterinary cordon fence, VCF. The fence was built back in the mid-1960s, and it covers more than 550 miles and is passable at 9 permanent locations. North of the VCF is the FMD infected area where the recent outbreaks occurred, and then south of the VCF is considered to be FMD free without vaccination. African buffalo populations that live in Namibia's region are known to be persistent carriers of FMD. There have been documented cases of wildlife crossing into Namibia through the Zambezi River at shallow points. This has raised concern that diseased buffalo may be able to move into and out of the country as they wish and easily come in contact with domestic cattle herds. Additionally, Namibia's elephant population often causes damage to the VCF, which allows other wildlife to travel freely between the country's northern and southern regions. According to USCA President Brooke Miller, FMD is one of the gravest, most serious threats to the health of our domestic cattle herd here in the U.S. An FMD outbreak in the U.S. has the potential to result in $14 billion in losses, including losses for domestic cattle producers, consumers, and international trade relations. Furthermore, an outbreak would cause beef prices to soar in the grocery store because of the disrupted food supply chain. Miller feels that the U.S. continues to recklessly pursue trading relations with countries that have known FMD outbreaks. USCA requests that this be a prominent topic in upcoming House and Senate Agriculture Committee hearings. Meeting Place has reported that last week, Tyson Fresh Meats and Easter Day Ranches reached a court-approved agreement that will allow for the transfer of 52,000 head of cattle that are left in one of Easter Day's feedlots while the companies work through a legal battle in federal bankruptcy court. This agreement comes a month after Tyson sued Easter Day, alleging that the agricultural operation falsified records, stating that it had fed more than 200,000 non-existent cattle for years, while that ended up costing Tyson more than $225 million. Then, at the beginning of February, Easter Day Ranches and Farms filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The remaining 52,000 head of cattle will be fed out in one of Easter Day's feedlots and will then be delivered to Tyson's Pasco plant, according to court documents. No formal process for the sale of Easter Day ranches has yet to be established in the bankruptcy proceedings. National Beef Wire reported on Friday that cattle on feed as of February 1st, 2021 totaled 12.1 million head, 1% above February 1st, 2020. This is the second highest February 1st inventory since the series began back in 1996. Placements in feedlots during January totaled 2.02 million head, 3% above 2020. Net placements were 1.96 million head. Marketings of fed cattle during January totaled 1.82 million head, 6% below 2020. National Beef Wire also reported on Friday that choice box beef ended the day at $239.23. That was up 38 cents. And select box beef ended the day at $227.90, and that was up 43 cents. That is all I have for news for you guys this morning. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all got to enjoy the beautiful weather that we had here in central Nebraska. It was absolutely gorgeous. We had upper 30s on Saturday, and I think yesterday it might have gotten up to 42. Absolutely wonderful. Finally melting some snow. Have yourself a great Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.